We know former President Trump is set to be formally arrested and arraigned on Tuesday. The specific charges he is facing still not known tonight. Joining us now for a look at what we may be able to expect out of New York City next week is Anthony Coles, former head of public affairs and chief spokesperson for the Department of Justice. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Natasha.
So the Manhattan DA, Alvin Bragg, has been the target of a whole lot of frustration from President Trump's supporters. Did he follow the law in bringing these charges against Mr. Trump?
Well, it's too early to say right now. I suspect his reporters will say that, yes, he has followed the law. I think Judge Napolitano, Natasha, was right in the report that Robert did leading into this segment. All of us should take a breath, step back, and let's just wait to see what the charging documents, the actual indictment, has to say about whether or not Alvin Bragg is following the rule of law, which at its core means that prosecutors should treat like cases alike. What's really disturbing to me, Natasha, and I see it on both sides of the aisle, on the left and on the right. In the DeSantis clip, for instance, many people on the right, not just him, are focused on trying to characterize what Bragg is doing as politically motivated. Some have described it as a witch hunt. At this point, there's just simply no factual basis to confirm that. And also on the left, I see some Democrats are joining many Republicans in just fundraising off of this moment. Democratic Congressman Adam Schiff, for instance, who is running for Senate in California, actually sent an appeal to his supporters asking them to send him $10 to help defend himself against expected incoming attacks against Donald Trump. That is an unforced error, is unnecessary, particularly when none of us know the underlying facts or what is actually driving the case.
And of course, everything will be unsealed on Tuesday when Trump is arraigned. What charges are you expecting to see once the indictment is officially unsealed?
Well, at its core, and this is some of what we heard in the prior segment, at its core, we expect the charge to be focused on the falsification of business records. It is unclear right now whether it will be a simple misdemeanor or, as you suggested in your lead-in, a felony, as the Associated Press reported. I think the important thing to know here, for your viewers who are trying to sort through all of the noise, all of the political theater, everyone should ask themselves on Tuesday, is Alvin Bragg treating Donald Trump like every other defendant has been treated? What we know just from recent reporting in the New York Times and others is that Alvin Bragg has been in office for the last 15 months. During that period of time, his office has charged 29 individuals and organizations with the falsification of business records. Some 117 counts in total. So this type of charge is really the bread and butter work of the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. It's not just like a one-off. So I would encourage everyone to keep that in mind when they're reviewing the charging documents on Tuesday.
Okay, Anthony Coley, I really appreciate your insight and time. Thank you so much.
Great. Thank you, Natasha. Good to be with you.
Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.